Hello and welcome to episode 32 of my Empyrion Galactic Survival tutorial Let's Play series. This episode will be on looking at how to fill up your oxygen and power to your base, and also maybe starting some of the tasks or quests, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, so things have changed a little in your base and how you do your power and your oxygen. So now you simply press the P key to bring up your control panel. It may be on devices, so then you'll just click on main. And here's the layout of how it now looks, and I think it's absolutely cool. Very, very cool. So what we've got down here is the hit points of your base, the power being generated for your base, the actual amount of fuel power that you have, and your oxygen, how much you have. Over here it's displaying how much ammunition for my turrets. And up here you can see that you're able to turn on and off your power, your oxygen, which you don't need on this planet. But if you was on a planet with no oxygen in its atmosphere, then you would obviously turn that on. Signals, and of course the wonderful turrets. So anyway though, let's look at this. Now I did notice, okay, through previous observation, that the fuel, I put in 400 of the fuel cells and it got this to about 48%. So I'm guessing 500 should fill this up. 500 fuel cells should fill that up. For the oxygen, it tells you up here that I've got currently 1815, 20% in my oxygen tank, and 2037 to fill it up. So let's fill both of these up. Okay, so to do that, if we go to devices, and if we scroll in this list to find large O2 tank, if we access that, then what you do is you can click here, fill oxygen, and watch it use them up. Oh, or maybe I'll have to drop them in. Yeah, there we go. You see? And that's how, isn't that cool? I think that's so cool. Anyways, that is just absolutely brilliant. Well, how about power? Let's do that next. So now we need to look for the fuel tanks. And if we access the fuel tank, okay, you can see over here it's saying 36%. So I've gone with a comfortable 1000 nearly. Let's see if that fills this up, because it does use a lot. There we go, 100%. Now you will notice if I switch back, so that's full, how many did it use? So it used 200, so about 500 fills this up. Anyway, if we go back, because you're now wondering how long will that last me. So if we go back to main, you'll see down here it's telling us 28 hours, so 27.57 minutes it was on. It's 28 hours with a full tank, so a day and 4 hours worth of power we have. So that's really cool. You can fill it up, and you can see how long time wise now before you need to fill it up again. So there we go, really, really amazing. Okay, if we just take a look at, I'm not going to go to the signal logic, because I know you can do all sorts of wonderful things in here, but I've not got to that yet. If we go to statistics, you can see in here it tells you details about your base, how many resources you've got over here, your oxygen, ventilators. It's all pretty much self-explanatory. There you are, that's under statistics. The two main places you will be is main, so you can take a quick overview look, glance at your base, and of course the devices. Okay, let's now then start to do some of the PDA if we can. So I'm doing this now, Alea Mission 2. Down here, and this is the reason I'm doing it, you've got an important reward in your inventory. Build a motorbike and discover the Alia planet to get materials and levels. Well, actually, you know what? The motorbike's too noisy to record with, so we aren't going to be driving it, but we will be making one just to make this happy. Because here it's telling us we need to craft a motorbike. But I'm also going to get rewarded by getting the next mission open up, unlock. And I'm going to get a load of money for doing this. So let's craft ourselves a motorbike. Okay, so go back to the devices. And we'll find the advanced constructor. Notice when we completed the previous mission, it gave us the motorbike construction kit, which of course is what you will need in order to do this. So we'll put that in there. Now we will find the motorbike. I can't remember where it is, so I will just simply look. Oh, there it is. There was a lucky guess. Okay, let's click on the motorbike just to make the game happy. I'm not going to use it because it makes too much noise. I make enough racket. So let's put that in my inventory. Hopefully now that's going to be happy and updated. Let's check it out. Yeah, craft a motorbike. Done. Get level 7 and use the tech tree. F3. Well, I'm well past level 7, so I hope this doesn't upset the game. So research small vehicle thruster. Down here, research this. To be able to build, craft or spawn your first small vehicle, you need to get level 7 first, gather resources, hunt everything for getting XP, then open the tech tree, research the RCS and the thruster S for the small vessel. So let's do that. So RCS and thruster S. So small vessel, RCS. You see, look, I'm level, what am I? I'm level 15. It's like every time I harvest my crops, I was gaining levels. So, but uncovering new resource nodes gave 350 experience. So that was fantastic. Anyway, there we go. Let's unlock. And thruster S. Oh, do you hear that? That was a little fanfare. Anyway, let's go back to the PDA. And yes, yay, we got it done. So we got the reward for that, which one small vessel starter. Nice. Okay, so now we've got this one. Place a starter block. Let's have a look. So for building any vessel, you need to craft its starter block at first. Danos helped you with that a bit and rewarded you with the starter block from the previous task. The design is open to you, but there are some basics you need to take into account. Okay, so down here it's giving you a bit of a walkthrough, but I think I've already done that in the previous episode of how to build a small vessel. Actually, I did a hover vessel. Normally I spawn in the normal vessels. So I think I've hopefully just got to place that on the ground. Let's take a look. I really don't want to build one. I'm just going to spawn one in. So I am going to need to make these components. Well, you know what, it's okay. I've got loads. I did loads of mining. So the first thing I've got to do, have I got to a starting block? Let's take a look. Yes, I have. So let's see if I can get a way of just placing that on the ground and making the game happy. Should I place? Let's place it in my base. Why not? This base is so big I could probably fly it around it. It's got high ceilings. Anyway, let's see if it's happy when I do this. Yeah, it is. There you go. Create a small vessel. You've successfully done that. Okay, now it wants me to add a cockpit, add an RCS. So let's now make this stuff. So we need to go into the control panel. The advanced constructor. So it wanted a cockpit. And it wanted the thrusters, and it wanted an RCS. Hopefully this isn't going to waste too many resources. there was one more thing actually. What was it? So I've got the cockpit, check. Generator. Oh, dang it, I did the wrong thing. So generator and fuel tank. Wasting my resources. Generator and... Or was it the thruster I didn't need to do? Oh, I don't know. Generator and a fuel tank. Let's see if we can find that. So we want small vessel. And I probably made the wrong cockpit there. I wasn't even looking at that. Is that for a... Yeah, it's a small vessel. What about that? Yeah, that's a small vessel. I was lucky. So we want a generator next. Maybe I've got to unlock it with the tech tree. Let's have a look. So, yeah, I've got to do the generator, so let's unlock it. And a fuel tank. There we go. Game will then be happy. So, let's go back to the advanced constructor. I wish these wouldn't keep expanding. Okay, so there's our fuel tank, there's our generator. Wow, that generator takes a lot of stuff to make it. Good job, I've got plenty of resources. Although I need to go get another 1,000 promethium. Trust me, you're going to go through it like there's no tomorrow. Wow, how much stuff does this need to make? This is crazy. It weren't too bad. I didn't really use that much. In fact, hardly anything. Okay, so that's all the items we need. So let's see. I don't think it's a smart idea actually to make it in here. So you know what? I'm going to rip it up. Oh, and that weren't the right one to do it with. I think I should have done disassemble. Too late now. On that subject though, if I wanted to make another starter, what is it? What materials is it? So, is it building blocks? I need to show all. There's a small vessel. Steel blocks, I don't think it uses much, does it? No. In fact, I should have just thrown this stuff back in there. Oh well. So it looks like I'm going to be making myself a small vessel, which is very handy. Fly around this planet to all of the resource nodes. I'm hoping at some point to be able to use the mining devices. What are they called? I want to make me one of these, an auto mining device, and I want to show. Because I haven't actually ever used one of them in any of the episodes, so once I get me a couple of flux coils, and an auto miner core, which I need to find in a POI, then I am going to make one of these and we shall go and use it. Okay, so there's the timer, but let's quickly go outside and put down what we got so far. And who knows, maybe next episode I'll be able to fly around. So here we go, let's put it down out here. So this first, then let's put the cockpit on. Now the thing is, I'm going to probably do a much bigger ship, but that seems about right. Maybe put it one back. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's put it there. Okay, so it wants to add a fuel tank, which put back there, and a generator, which if I turn it on its side, maybe. Which one was it for the side? Or maybe not, you know. Maybe I'm just being too ambitious here. I thought, oh, there we go. Okay, let's put it that side. I'm going to surround it with other blocks. And let's see, if I put the RCS, I haven't, there it is. I don't think I need the thruster, no, just the RCS. So the RCS I'm going to put just there. Add thrusters, just to make that happy. Oh, for goodness sake, I've messed this up. There we go, at last. Right, okay, add an O2 tank. I'm going to carry on building this in the next episode because I've got to make all the blocks for it, for goodness sake. I mean, I know the way this is going with the tasks. It's going to start to make me build a whole small vessel. I'm going to leave it here. I've done enough. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.